We're talking about getting the true color of your lip color, blush, bronzer, eyeshadow, because you see a color in a palette and you don't necessarily get that true color on your skin because your skin has pigment to it. So my lips have pink undertones. So if I want a true purple cake pop color, I'm going to neutralize my lip color so I get the true color, okay? And you can do that with your eyeshadow too. Okay, so there's lip liner on the bottom. So we're gonna get that true pretty purple. Okay, so there's the color with the nude liner on the bottom. Okay, so forever trying to get my lips to be the same. Can you see this one's more pink up here? It's like a pinky purple. This one is purple. Can you tell in my phone? Can you tell in the lighting? Okay, so if you want a true color, you have to neutralize the colors underneath whatever you're putting it on. So when you neutralize your face, that's where foundation comes into place. That's a way that you can do it for your lips. Hopefully you can notice down here is more purple and up here is more pink, because the purple and the pink with my lip undertone made it more pinky color. And then when I neutralized my bottom lip with a nude liner, I got the truer purple. So a way you can do that, I should have done this first while it's supposed to dry for a couple minutes. Drats. A way to do that with your eyeshadow is a primer. That's way too much. Okay, so this is our sunscreen primer. Okay, so there's primer on this eyelid. I'm not gonna put it on the other one. You can already tell it has like a lighter color than this side. You know, you have blood vessels and all the pigment in your eye. So if you want the true color of your eyeshadow, lips, you have to neutralize it. That's the key takeaway from today. In honor of our new spring launch being revealed this week, I'm gonna use this palette. This was part of our spring launch last year. So pretty. I really love this color. I'm gonna do these three today, just to show. Okay, so primer, I used our sunscreen primer. Of course, the ingredients are wonderful, and then one of the other things that is really important to a lot of people is that it's safe for the coral reefs, which honestly, if I'm being honest with you, I didn't know was an issue until I was partnering with Limelife. So learning and growing every day. Using a primer will get you good pigment, and then the other thing is neutralizing it with a lighter concealer. So I neutralized my lip. Excuse me. Whew. I had some roasted cauliflower before I came on here. So I used a neutral liner for my lips to neutralize my lip color. I used a primer on this eyelid. And then I'm gonna neutralize it some more, okay? So I'm gonna put some, I need to clean my makeup. Why makeup artists use a primer? One, it helps your makeup stick and stay. Two, it really gives you that vibrant, beautiful color, even if you're just using neutrals. If you're gonna use like pretty browns. I'm putting this higher than my arch because if you've watched me for any sort of time, you know I have hooded eyes. So I can't just put it down here on my mobile lid because when I open my eyelid, you wouldn't see any color. You could totally put this all over your eyelid. if you wanted to. Okay, so this completely neutralized my eyelid. I don't have any pink, I don't have any yellow. It's all the same color. Okay, so we're gonna do our eyeshadow on both eyes, and you'll see why it's so important. It's not important, it's a preference. I mean, whatever you want. Okay, so I'm gonna do a very light pink all over my lid. Pat, you're placing the color. If you swipe, you're moving the color, okay? So you're pretty much taking it off. So you just get a little bit at a time so you can build it up where you want it. So I try to keep my eye open while I'm putting this on because I want to see where it's gonna be. Okay, you can already see. I mean, that's all you really need to see, but why don't we just finish this look? The other thing is when you use primer, concealer, or it's gonna keep your makeup stuck. Like this one's flaking down here under my eye. This one is not. I don't have any concealer on, so don't judge me. Okay, so I'd have to keep going and going and going to get this side to look like this side, which is the point of primer and concealer. Okay, so now let's do some blue in the middle. Good thing to remember also, wherever you start your brush or your finger is where you're gonna get the most product. So if you have concealer on your finger and you start it here, that's where the most product's gonna be. So you have to blend it out. I usually don't start in the middle because I don't want a blob of concealer here that I'm trying to blend out the rest of my eye. So when I'm putting on my eyeshadow, I put it in the middle so I can blend it out and down and around and wherever you want it, okay? I'm using the same amount of product on both sides. I'm even actually using more on this eye that I'm doing right now to try to get more color on there. Okay, so let's do green. So basically I covered all of the concealer. I want this line to be a little more even, so I'm gonna try to blend that out. Okay. Big difference. I mean, you can see the color and that's fine. It's still pretty. Okay. I'm gonna go in with Marigold. I don't know, I don't want to ruin it. I'm just gonna try to do a crease. This Marigold orange is one of my favorites. One of my favorites. In fact, since we're having fun here, I wish I would have done concealer now. Okay, there's that. So you can definitely see more pigment on the eye that I neutralized everything. Just feels better when you have mascara on, right? This eye has the primer. This eye does not, obviously. Bye.